All right, welcome back. Give me a second to get in. As I said in my last video, for getting out, you move the parallel bars away. But for getting in, you move the parallel bars closer to the pole. Works for me. It may or may not work for you. All right, I kind of go in sideways. I don't want to fall. That's the thing. So I'm really holding on to them as I get in so I don't fall. And then once I'm in, I feel comfortable sitting down or squatting or whatever. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. I do fitness for muscle disease because I have SMA type 3, spinal muscular atrophy. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up, or I can tell you another day, or look back at one of my older videos. For this one, I might show you core, because really what I'm doing here talking to you, holding a noodle in front of me, I guess it'll be arms. What I'm doing here, holding the noodle in front of me, this helps me sit up straight. I can feel my core working to help stabilize me. So if you're someone like me, or even less strong, not as strong as me and have a weak core, this is a fantastic exercise to just sit here and just straight. And you can use a pull noodle for support, but just to keep you up straight and balanced. I noticed, because I do normally sit with my back supported, I've lost quite a bit here. But anyways, so this is one thing that I do. Another thing is I spread my feet apart, and then I just kind of push down with the noodle about 10 times, and I don't know, I'm assuming it's working my arms. It feels like it is. And then I'll put my feet back together, and then I just roll side to side, you know. And this works, well, I guess it works your obliques a little more than your arms, but we're in this position, so maybe this is more of a pull noodle workout than anything else, but it works. I guess if you're counting the 10, you'd really want to do 20, so you really get each side. I think I'm on 8. One thing that I'm still working on trying to figure out is triceps. What I have found so far is if you come up like onto your knees, it doesn't even have to be full knees, just sit on your knees, and then I guess put the noodle under a knee and push back. That doesn't feel like it's working out. Hang on, let me figure this out for a second. Let me work through this, because for triceps you want your elbow to like be near you but straight back, which I guess you could do that without anything, but there's gotta be a way to add something to it if you're a little bit stronger. Well, I guess if you just hold on to the pull noodle in one hand in the middle and then push back, I'm probably not doing this right, but you want to keep your elbow basically bent and then just pushing backwards. I know in my exercise class that I go to, I always get told that I'm doing it incorrectly, which unless I'm looking in a mirror, I really don't see or feel it, because it's not like super intense. Because if it was, I wouldn't be able to get through the rest of my day. But um, until I strengthen my triceps. This is gonna have to do. Of course, good form is a lot better than bad form because bad form you're probably not getting as much as good form. And you may injure yourself in the pool. That's one thing I love about the pool. I'm not too worried about injuries. Okay, so now we just switched hands and rotate your elbow back. Here, let me turn around so you can see this from the other way. Okay, and that is mainly my my noodle workout. I will say sometimes in a small pool like this, I'll put it under my belly and kind of just use my arms to float, but I'll also like kind of swim a little bit. Yeah, it's like 2.5 feet of water, so it's very easy to sink in here. But I'll do that, and then other times I will put it under my, actually back under my ankles. I find not so much liking the pool noodle this way, but under my ankles to keep me afloat, and then pulling in like this. I'm not quite there yet though, so. And I just rotate. And if you are doing this one, you want to be able to do it without touching your knees to the bottom of the pool, which is why I was saying I'm not quite there yet. In deeper water, maybe, but in 2.5 feet of water, anyways, and that's my pool noodle workout, which is kind of my arms workout too. But next week I will show you the rest of my workout. So yeah, thank you for watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And for this month of August, I think we're still in August, I'm doing the donations to Cure SMA, so I'll go ahead and link that, and I'll link the pool and my parallel bars in the bio, so if you want your own, you can get it. Oh my goodness, another bug. Alright, anyways, thank you. See you next time. I gotta get up like that. That's the only way I figured out for me to get up.